Hello! Welcome back to Everyday English with Johnny. In today's episode of Learn English Through Story, we will hear the inspiring life of Sophia, a 24-year-old flower seller in Los Angeles. Her days were filled with hard work and loneliness until a chance meeting with an older man named Henry changed her life forever. As you listen, you'll not only follow Sophia's journey of struggle, kindness, and unexpected love, but also improve your English naturally through real emotions and simple, powerful words. So, relax, listen carefully, and let's begin Sophia's story together.
My name is Sophia. I am 24 years old. I live in a big city called Los Angeles. I work as a flower seller. I sell flowers on the street. I make small bunches of roses and lilies. Sometimes I sell them to people in cars, sometimes to shops. It is hard work. The money is not much. I live alone. I have no family left. My parents died long ago. I have no brothers or sisters. I rent a tiny room. It has one bed and one small stove. I have an old fan for hot nights. I eat simple things like bread and fruit. I do not go to restaurants. I do not buy new shoes. I save every penny. Sometimes I do not eat lunch. Sometimes I feel sad at night. But I get up each morning and work. That is my life. Work, sleep, and try again. One sunny morning, I sold flowers near a park. My dress was old. My hands were dirty from the dirt. I was tying roses when a man walked by. He had white hair and a nice suit. He looked about 65. He walked slow. He sat on a bench and looked at the birds. Then he looked at me. I smiled a little. He smiled back. When I finished my work, I packed my flowers. The man stood up. He came to me. His smile was gentle. "You look busy," he said. His voice was soft. I nodded. "Yes, it is a long day," I said. He nodded too. "You do good work," he said. Then he left. The next day, I sold flowers in the same place. The man came again. He sat on the bench. He watched me. Later, he came to me. He gave me a small apple. "For you," he said. "Eat it." I thanked him. He smiled and left. I ate the apple. It was sweet. I felt strange. No one gave me fruit before, not like that. The next day, he came with bread. "You need food," he said. I felt shy. "Thank you," I said. His name was Henry. He came every day. He always smiled. He brought fruit or bread, sometimes cookies. Sometimes he brought a bottle of water. "It is hot today," he said. He never asked too much. He never made me feel bad. He just talked nice. I started to wait for him. I looked at the park path. When he came, my heart felt light. He was old, but he was kind. His eyes were not mean. They were warm. One day, he sat with me on the grass. He looked serious. "Sophia," he said, "I want to speak." I looked at him. My heart beat fast. "You live alone," he said. "You have no help. Life is difficult for you." I looked down. I did not speak. "I want to help you," he said. I looked up. "Why?" I asked. He smiled a little. "Because I see you," he said. He stood up. "Think about my words," he said. Then he left. That night, I sat in my room. I looked at my small stove. I thought about his words. No one said they saw me before. No one cared like that. What did he mean? The next day, he gave me a letter. "Read it," he said. "Then think." He smiled and left. I held the letter. I was scared. My hands shook. What was inside? Later, I opened it. The paper was clean. His writing was neat. The letter said he wanted to help me. He could pay for my room. He could give me food and better work. He would not ask for much, but he wanted marriage. My heart stopped. Marriage? I could not sleep. I walked in my room. My mind was full of thoughts. I had no family. Life was hard. My job was small. Money was never enough. And now, a man wanted to marry me, to help me. But was this good? I thought about his face, his kind smile, the bread he gave, the water. He never hurt me. But marriage, was this love or just help? The next morning, I felt heavy. Henry came. He stood far. I walked to him. I held the letter. I read it, I said. He waited. I looked at the ground. I will marry you, I said. He did not move. Then he smiled. His eyes were gentle. Thank you, Sophia, he said. There was no hug, no kiss, just two people, just a promise. He said we could marry soon, a small wedding, no big party, just papers, a ring, and words. That night, I looked at my room. I asked myself, did I do right? Would I be safe? Would I regret? The wind blew outside. I listened. It was calm. I whispered, time will show. Before I go on, I want to ask, where are you listening from? It gives me power to know someone hears me, someone who feels with me. Please tell me in the comments. The days went slow. Henry did not come every day now. He said he wanted to give me time. I kept selling flowers. I tried to keep busy, but his words stayed in my mind. One morning, he came with a paper. It had the wedding date. Only a few people, he said. No big thing, only if you want. I looked at the paper. Yes, I said softly. I will come. I did not tell anyone. I had no one. I did not buy a dress. I had no money. I found an old blue dress. It was simple. I washed it. I made it clean. I put my hair in a braid. That was all. The day came. The sky was gray. The air felt heavy. I walked to the small office. Henry waited outside. He wore a gray suit. He smiled. You look nice, he said. I smiled a little. Thank you. We went inside. A man read words. We said yes. He gave us rings, simple rings, no gold, just silver. We signed papers. That was it. No party, no friends, just us. We walked out. Henry said, come to my house now. I nodded. His house was small, but clean. It had a garden with flowers. Inside it had books, many books, a big chair, a table with tea. This is your home, he said. I looked around. It felt strange, but safe. That night I slept in a small room, alone. Henry slept in his room. He did not touch me. He said, take time. I lay in bed. I thought about my old life, the street, the flowers, the hunger. Now I had a bed, a roof, food, but no love, or was there? The next day, Henry made breakfast, eggs and bread. Eat, he said. I ate. It tasted good. He did not talk much. He read a book. I watched him. His face was calm. Weeks passed. I lived in his house. I did not work on the street. Henry said, rest now. He gave me money for small things. I bought new clothes, simple ones. I helped in the house. I cleaned. I cooked soup. Henry said, thank you. He smiled. I started to smile too. One day he showed me his garden. I grow vegetables, he said. Help me? I nodded. We worked together. Dirt on hands, sun on faces. It felt good, not lonely. People in town talked. I heard them at the market. She married for money, one woman said. She is young, he is old. I felt sad. I walked away fast. At home, I cried a little. Henry saw. What is wrong? He asked. I told him. He held my hand. People do not know us, he said. We know the truth. His words helped. I felt better. One night, Henry was sick. He had a fever. I made tea. I put a cloth on his head. I sat by his bed. Rest, I said. He smiled weak. You care, he said. I nodded. Yes. When he slept, I watched him. My heart felt soft. He was not just an old man. He was kind. He was my husband. When he got better, he hugged me. First time. Thank you, Sophia, he said. I hugged back. It felt warm, not cold. Days became nice. We talked more. He told stories from books. I told about my old life. He listened. He did not judge. You are strong, he said. I felt proud. One evening, we sat outside. Stars shone. Air was cool. Henry looked at me. Sophia, he said, I am happy. I looked at him. Me too. He kissed my cheek. Soft, gentle. My heart beat fast. Not from fear, from something new. Seasons changed. Our life grew. We planted new flowers. We made jam from fruit. We laughed when I burned bread. Henry helped clean. We do together, he said. I felt love, small love, but real. One day at the market, women whispered again. She took his money. I turned. I took his heart, I thought. But I said nothing. I walked tall. That night, I told Henry. He laughed soft. They do not know, he said. We have each other. I nodded. Yes, I kissed him. First time. It felt right. Not for money, for love. Now we live simple. No big house, no gold, but happy. Henry teaches me to read better. I teach him to dance slow. We hold hands, we smile. Life is not poor. Life is rich with love. If this story touches you, like, comment, share. More stories coming soon.